You and I are not so different from this flower. Just like this flower is beautiful, you are beautiful. All of us have something special that makes us beautiful. Do you know what makes you beautiful?
Now the answer to that can be a difficult one. Because life has a cruel way of picking your petals, breaking into two, and throwing into trash. Because when you're broken, there is no way you can be special.
Mr. Contestant, my fellow class, I remember the first time I broke. I was 17 years old. I had already flunked high school and managed to get myself arrested. Now, I wasn't very afraid of the cops, but there was one person I was very afraid of, and that was my mom. Raise your hand if you have a very emotional mother. Let me see. Put them all together and you get my mama.
I can hear a scream outside the police station. When the cops were afraid, she came up to me, held the bars, looked into my eyes, and I saw a tear rolling down her face. I've seen my mama cry before, but mothers cry three types of tears. Tear of joy, tear of sorrow, tear of shame.
And when a son sees a mother cry, it's a tear of shame. It's an incredible lesson. She looked at me and said, "Son, I need you to be a better man." I drove home. My father was waiting for me. Now my dad is a cool dad.
Raise your hand if you have a cool dad. Put them all together, look at my dad. My dad came up to me and said, "Son, it's okay. You flunked your exam. You got already arrested. That's fine. You get that from your mother's side. I want you to start working immediately." And I said, "Okay." No. So my dad took me to meet one of his friends called Sam.
Sam was an accountant in an accounting firm. He desperately wanted me to be his personal assistant. And there he was. Looked like an idiot. But this man was something special. I looked at him. He looked at me. And one thing that was so special. He said, "Son, I see something in you, but do not know what it is. If you decide to work with me, I will figure out something in you."
And I was like, "Oh, this is for the first time in my whole life that someone has ever told me that they see something in me." And I started working with Sam. And every day after work, he used to tell me stories. Stories about the world, about the history, about culture. And it was more interesting than what I learned in school. I discovered I can dream, and I started dreaming. Ladies and gentlemen, after 1 year, I went back to my high school, gave my exams, and went into college.